Pretty Low for Life here, bringing guys a brand new video. So, as you guys might know, I love Heroes. Specifically, my favorite is Destiny Heroes, and I also really love Vision Heroes. I've been playing around with the deck on YgoPro for like ever, and it's always been a deck that I really could not wait for, and we've been getting bits and pieces of it for like years. We got Vision Hero Adoration and Trinity forever ago. We got Fion out of nowhere a while back. And we got Witch Raider, their boss monster, I think last year or the year before. And now we are finally getting them all. And I am very mixed. Okay, I'm going to be 100% honest here. They did a weird job with the Vision Heroes, okay? So in the manga, and I'm going to do a full-on versus video detailing the differences between the manga and the IRL counterparts of the Vision Heroes. But basically, in the manga, the Vision Heroes were not once per turn for any of their effects. And they did some other interesting things here and there. The biggest thing is that they slapped once per turns on all of them, which I don't mind in hindsight. Because without the once per turns, the deck was kind of nutty. But however, that was also, with the once per turns, they made the deck a little bit too fair, and that's the issue with the deck. They made it way too fair. These feel like cards that should have been released like 6 years ago. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's talk about these one by one. First and foremost, we got Vision Hero Minimum Ray, one of my favorites. And God, what did they do to you, guy? I kind of wish they would have kept the black and white artwork for the Vision Heroes. I always thought it was really cool and it looked nice for them, but oh well. So we got Minimum Ray. Level 3 Dark Warrior effect monster. They're all Dark Warriors, by the way, but the 4 main ones, which they actually revealed Increase a while back, and I covered them in a previous video. But the 4 main ones, Increase, Minimum Ray, Poisoner, and Multiply Guy, they are all level 3 Dark Warriors. Minimum Ray, 1200 attack, 700 defense, pretty decent stats for a level 3. If you take battle or effect damage, you can place this card from your graveyard face up onto your field in your spell trap card zone as a continuous trap. That goes, so all 4 of the level 3 ones have that effect, as well as also the second effect where during the main phase, if this card is a continuous trap, you contribute a hero monster special from this card. Pretty cool. I hate how these are once per turns now, but oh well. And then Minimum Ray. If this card is special in front of the spell trap card zone, you can target a level 4 or lower monster your opponent controls and destroy it. Okay. Sorry, it doesn't target, it just destroys. So, okay. In the manga, and with the version that I've been playing for the past few years, Minimum Ray could pop any monster. Any monster. For a hard once per turn condition that can only be triggered when he is summoned from the back row, why is it that he is now locked into being only able to destroy a level 4 or lower? Konami, how often do you see nowadays that people have level 4 or lower monsters out on the field? Now, I've heard, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I've heard rumors that because they are trap cards, it's a quick effect, and during the main phase, like your opponent's main phase, you contribute your monster to summon it from your back row during your opponent's turn, which means then you can pop something before your opponent tries to make a Link or Xyz or Fusion or Synchro play or whatever. I don't know if that is true. I know that's not how it works at all with the manga cards on YgoPro, but then again also, those were just for funsy cards that they put on there and didn't know what the PSCT rulings would be, so I don't know. If it is a quick effect that you can tribute a hero to summon it from your back row, that makes these cards infinitely better. But if it's not, I'm severely disappointed, Konami. This is very annoying, okay? Taking my favorite hero, my favorite Vision Hero at least, and making him kind of just meh. God dang it, Konami. Next up, we got good old Multiply Guy. Honestly, one of the funnest ones to say the name of, but oh well. So, 800 attack, 700 defense, same first effect, same second effect. If he is summoned from the back row, you can have one monster in the field gain 800 attack. So, again, in the manga, he had 2 effects. Kind of like that. First effect was he could double his attack whenever he was spell summoned from the back row. Okay, that's basically the same thing. You target himself, boom, he doubles his attack. His second effect was he doubles the attack of any monster that you used used him as tribute fodder to summon from the back row, which was pretty cool. You know, you could tribute him, summon minimum ray would become 2400, and that would be mean. But I guess that was just too overpowered, Konami. Come on. Moving on, we got Poisoner. I don't know what I'm looking at here, but he kind of looks like Mega Man. So we got a 900 by 700. Same first, same second. If this card is summoned from the back row, half one of your opponent's monsters on the field. So you can have the attack of any monster in the field, not just your opponent's monsters, but even your own if you wanted to. Poisoner is pretty cool with the low attack and defense of the Vision Heroes. That's kind of expected to have something like this. Now, just simply to briefly say, Increase, the one that is not here, he was revealed a while back because he's like quite honestly the best one. Increase. Basically, he does the same first and second, has 900 attack and 1100 defense, and whenever he is summoned from the back row, I believe he summons any level 4 or lower Vision Hero from your deck, if I remember correctly. I know he summons a hero, I don't know if it's level 4 or lower off the top of my head, and it's going to be like forever to find it on here, and I should have done it earlier, but oh well. Well, it'd help if I could type. Oh well. Ah, here we go. Yeah, Increase. So, yeah, Increase, summon one level 4 or lower Vision Hero from deck. Cool, I got it right. And a 900 and 1100. So, yay! So, moving on, we got Vision Hero Gravito. Level 4 Dark Warrior Effect Monster, 500 attack, 2k defense. And this is one of the ones that they really buffed, and I'm happy. So, if this card is normal summoned or special summoned, you can target one of your banished hero monsters added to your hand. And then you can tribute this card, target 2 of your Vision Heroes in your back row, special summon them, yeah, just special summon him. So in the manga, Gravito only had this second effect here. He did not have the first effect, and the first effect is pretty cool. It actually helps out just generic heroes in general, because of course if like you banished your Dark Law or something, you can add it back to your extra deck, or if you banished your, I don't know, any of your heroes, you get to add it back to your hand, and then he's a mass change target for Dark Law, so that works too. Pretty decent card overall, really good in, well, standard Vision Heroes, and then he's pretty good in other hero decks too. Just kind of depends on what you're doing with the deck. Then we got Ferris. Now this card was the card that I was really looking forward to, because Ferris is what made the deck broken with the manga versions. Being a level 5, 1600 and 1800, you would think, well, how is this thing broken? Well, in the manga, I'll get to that after I read his official effect. So, as I said, it's level 5 Dark Warrior, 1600 attack, 1800 defense. You can only use each of his effects once per turn. First effect is you can discard one other hero monster, special summon this card from your hand. Second effect, if this card is normal or special summon, you can take one Vision Hero monster from your deck, except a copy of himself, and place it in your back row as a continuous trap card. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn, except for hero monsters. So, now, this is a really good card on his own as he is printed. This is quite honestly the best of the Vision Heroes, not counting Fion, because Fion, well, is objectively the best. I'm just talking about out of these new guys. So, Ferris, what makes him really good is that Vision Hero, well, heck, heroes in general now have an easy to summon monster that can just get on the field to help make link plays, is the big thing. Okay, so you might be thinking, oh, but what about you're locked into... No, this is only for the second effect. You are not locked into heroes if you only just summon him, okay? So, as an example, let's say you're playing just standard masked heroes, you know. Okay, I draw, it's my turn. Okay, I have a Shadow Mist in my hand and a Ferris. Effect of Ferris, discard Shadow Mist, special summon. Shadow Mist, effect of search. I don't know, Stratos. Normal summon Stratos. Stratos effect, search out another Ferris for next turn. Link off for Isolde. Isolde effect, dump 4. Special summon Shadow Mist. Master change off the Shadow Mist or something for good old Dark Law. Is that the best play in the world? No, that's just what I thought of off the top of my head, but it loads you up for having a Dark Law. You still have like 3 cards in your hand, plus the second Varus, just in case. And then, worst case scenario, you can also discard a good old Malicious, so you actually, you know, have a way to make use of Malicious in your hand in standard heroes. pretty good card all around. Now, what changes did they make from the manga? Okay, so the big thing is that in the manga, his effect was not once per turn for either of them. So you could discard as many heroes as you wanted, summon him as many times as you wanted. And then also in the manga, he did not place them in your back row, he just dumped them to the graveyard. Now, I would say this effect is actually better. I mean, the restriction's annoying, but I would say that this effect is actually better because you can take any Vision Hero from your deck and place it in your back row. That includes Vision Heroes that would normally not be able to go in your back row, like for instance Vion or Gravito, which means then you can make use of their other of the cards in the deck that allow you to summon more monsters from your back row, other than their own innate effects, to be able to just really take advantage of that. Like, for instance, you could use Varus effect to put a good old Vion in your back row, and then let's say you have, I don't know, an increase in your back row as well. Normal summon Gravito, effect, tribute him, summon the Vion, summon the increase. Vion will get to dump you something into your graveyard, and increase will get to summon another Vision Hero from deck. That right there gets you, what, 4 monsters on the field right then and there. Now, granted, that does require more setup, and also Ferris locks into heroes only, but hopefully we get some better hero link monsters, because right now the best one is the one for Destiny Heroes, and he, of course, is only good for Destiny Heroes, so yeah. Moving on, we got Vision Release. God, I am loving the artwork of these cards. I kind of wish they would have left them black and white, but I digress. I believe that's Vion here, actually. That or it might be Increase. I can't tell. But anyway, so Vision Release. Target one Vision Hero monster in your spell and trap card zone. Spell shall summon it during your main phase, except for the turn that this card was sent to the graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard and target a Vision Hero in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Pretty good card overall. It's basically a monster born for the deck, but also acts as a warrior returning alive. Can't really go wrong with it. Then we got Vision Fusion. I've seen people have very mixed opinions with this card, but I really like it. Fusion summon one hero fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters on your hand or field as graveyard. As fusion material. If a monster card or cards in your spell and trap card zone is treated as a continuous trap, you can also banish up to 2 of those monster cards as fusion material. So this card is really, really nice. It lets you fusion summon using your back row, which is pretty cool if you need to, and that does come up actually quite a bit with the deck, at least in my experience playing the manga version. So, and also they made it so you can summon any hero fusion monster. In the manga, it was only Vision Heroes, so being able to summon any hero fusion while not particularly noteworthy is pretty cool, because now you can also summon like Elemental Hero Core, or I think that's his name, at least the one that needs 3, kind of looks like Frieza. You could summon him, you could summon the Elemental Hero. Oh wait, no, I don't know. Can you? I haven't read Elemental Hero Core in forever. Can you? I'll have to read that later. But it is nice that it is just generic hero fusions. And then we got Apparition. Now this, to my knowledge, should be the last of the new cards, but they still have 2 new cards from the manga that have not yet been printed. So Apparition, it's basically hero signal. When you face up hero monster, you can choose destroy by battle or a card effect, special summon 1 level 4 or lower Vision Hero monster from your deck. Then you can half the original attack and defense of 1 monster your opponent controls. That is actually permanent. So unlike Hero Signal or Destiny Signal, this is a once per turn card, which is a bit annoying. But however, being able to just summon a free monster whenever a monster is destroyed is pretty nice. I don't know if it's going to be played in this day and age. I know even Destiny Signal and Hero Signal were never played except for back when they first came out, but it's still pretty interesting. It just dawned on me that this is I always thought this was a dead Vision Hero and that another one was popping out of his face, but I'm pretty sure that's somebody's arm and that he's calling somebody. That's pretty cool. I like that. So there's actually still 2 cards that are left from the manga that have not been printed yet, if I remember correctly. One was Hallucination, and the other was the Bewitchment. Yeah, Bewitchment and Hallucination or something like that. I don't know if we're going to get those or not. It will be interesting to see if we do. Bewitchment was pretty stupid and helps the deck out quite a bit. Basically what Bewitchment would do is it's a continuous trap card, and if you control a Vision Hero, as a quick effect, once per turn during your first turn, you could target 1 monster your opponent controls, half its attack power, but you can only target 1 monster at a time, but if that monster is destroyed, you can target another right away, so it's pretty cool. I don't know if we're going to get Bewitchment or not. I hope we do, and I hope they buff it, so it'll be interesting. What are your guys' thoughts and opinions on Vision Heroes? I'm personally just waiting for them to pop up on YgoPro so I can finally mess around with the deck with the IRL effects and try and make something work with it. But I don't know. I'm feeling very mixed. As much as I love the Vision Heroes from the manga, they didn't do them justice, I feel. They nerfed them too heavily and didn't give them enough buffs. They needed buffs, not nerfs, and they nerfed them, so I don't know. So what do you guys think? Thank you for watching. Have a great day. It's your birthday, happy birthday, and see you all later. Peace out.